I'm Chef Ismail. Yeah, I'm from Malaysia, originally from Rembau Negeri Sembilan, which I don't have laksa in my state. Yeah, but don't worry. We have 14 states in Malaysia. We have a few states in Malaysia have their laksa dishes to serve you. Okay, first we talk about Laksa Sarawak. Okay, the identity is known as the Pride of Borneo. Balance, not too spicy, not too sour, not too creamy, very harmony bowl. Signature topping: omelette stripes, shredded chicken, prawn, bean sprout, and coriander leaf. Okay, let's talk about the cooking method.
My full name is Abdul Muluk bin Ramli. I am from Bintulu, Sarawak, a very small town. This is Sarawak Laksa paste. Sedap tak bau dia? Rupa dia dah macam, you see, it's easy. What more to say if you letak kepala udang, more livelier, meriah dia dekat dalam ni, ditambah dengan lebih 27 jenis rempah ratus dalam ni. We bring it to boil. It's a very simple process. Apabila dia boiling, tengok minyak dia pun dah ada, so be very careful. Bila dah boiling, kita adjust seasoning. Sementara tu kita gunakan, saya pendekkan cerita, saya gunakan stok ayam. Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And then why not a little bit of salt, garam bukit. So this is akar daun ketumbar. Don't waste. Okay, letak dalam akar dia. Dia punya rasa, if you break it a bit, you're going to get that the explosion of aroma and flavor, very earthy, tajam. Sedap lah, susah nak cakap lah, daun ketumbar. With that, after it boils, what I'm going to do is I am going to put creamy taste, which is none other than santan kelapa. Kan? How nice, how simple. Nak creamy lagi, masukkan juga susu cair. Evaporated, kalau boleh evaporated full cream milk. Cari je nama apa. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ini jangan su manis, nanti jadi laksa tarik, macam teh tarik pula. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Wah, sebenarnya tuang je. Nak tarik macam ni jadi selebriti. This is mihun yang dah dicelur tadi, tengok tu. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So what I do is assemble omelette, telur dadar digoreng nipis-nipis. Tengok tu. Isi dada ayam, prawns. Tengok. Tauge, kena masukkan tauge. So make sure you kena stir. I'm going to pour the gravy on the top ni, mandikan dia. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am going to add in sambal belacan goreng atau mentah. Why not daun ketumbar? Kalau tak ada daun ketumbar Jawa, there's a leaf called ketumbar, daun ketumbar ni, there's a leaf called ketumbar Jawa. Wow. And then, nak ambil cantik sikit. Wow. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is Laksa Sarawak. Laksa Sarawak ni dia menggunakan rempah Laksa Sarawak atau paste Laksa Sarawak sebagai asas untuk kuah dia. Pembuatan paste ini memerlukan sekurang-kurangnya 27 jenis rempah. Laksa Sarawak ni dihidang bersama mihun, ya. Bukan mi kuning, bukan kuih teoh, tapi mihun. Jadi hari ini bersama program Laksa Mana, kita persembahkan Laksa Sarawak kepada mereka yang berada di tempat hari ini di KLGCC Mall. Jadi kita nampak tadi berebut-rebut orang makan.
Okay, let's talk about the history of this Laksa Sarawak. Involved from Chinese-Malay interaction in cooking from as early as 19th centuries. Yeah, the swallow brand paste, which is very popular if you go to the supermarket, yeah, popularized it in the 1960s to 80s. You know how long it's been developed, yeah? Become cultural symbol of Sarawak multi-ethnic identity. So don't forget to try our delicious Laksa Sarawak. Okay, Pangkor is one of our beautiful island in Malaysia. Yeah, Laksa Pangkor, or they call it Laksa Kuala or Pulau Pangkor. Okay, the identity is lighter, clearer, fisherman style laksa. Celebrate fresh fish stock, rather than heavy spice. Taste profile, very clean, sweet sea flavors and mild heat. And the cooking method is the broth made using fresh mackerel or sardine boiled. Then flick it. Spices used springly, lemongrass, shallot, a bit of belacan. Belacan is a shrimp paste. So let's go to Pangkor Island for Laksa Pangkor.
Actually, Laksa Pangkor is like a fish soup punya. So mula-mula we put in some oil. I will tumis the shallots. See, dah panas. So kita tumiskan dulu. Why kita nak tumiskan? We're making a fish soup. So you need to get the aroma of the onions, the garlic and ginger and all that. So I put the garlic. Slice garlic aja. Slice garlic. Then I put some ginger. Ginger not need so much. So saya pakai ikan. Ikan yang saya pakai pun dari Pulau Pangkor. Saya menggunakan ikan kembung. Ikan kembung tu telah saya yesterday I already boil ikan tu. I remove the bones. I take just the flesh. Tetapi ikan ni sometimes they have little bones, you know, you tak nampak. So bila makan nanti be careful, right? Ready made stock. Yesterday I buat, I tak beli ya, semua buat. So I put the stock. So I will add some water. Now I'm starting the topping. This is sambal. Dia ada kacang panjang, carrot that I already cut to small dice. So buat macam sayur goreng macam tu. Noodles dia pun I got to go get from Pangkor. It's like a wheat noodles, something like pasta. Tapi dia rasa dia very distinct because tepung yang digunakan tu different. We put the fish at the end because ikan tu dah masak. Kalau you put earlier, ikan tu habis nanti hancur. I have chopped garlic and shallots. Chopped garlic and shallots. You also have to put some asam keping in the soup. Saute shallots and garlic. And put your carrot first. So a bit of salt, just to taste. The kacang panjang. Saute kacang panjang. So this is the topping, the topping for the laksa. For vegetable, you want it to be crunchy. Yeah, pepper be good. Now it's boiling slowly. Then finally, I will add the fish. So bila you try nanti, you make sure you berhati-hati ya, because ada tulang yang kecil-kecil tu. And also this one, saya ada daun soup. Daun soup you can tabur in your soup. Give more flavor. And also as topping as well. And then I think kalau you suka lagi, you can put ketumbar. Ketumbar also will give a nice taste. Laksa Pangkor pakai Laksa Pangkor, noodles Pangkor, ikan Pangkor, semua Pangkor. I pun dari Pangkor. So next time when you go to Pangkor, you got to taste this. And I make it the taste as original as I could. To serve, very simple. I'm just going to cut this chili first, just for garnishing, you know. Take one piece of the meat and put on the laksa. Ikan ni terletak di atas tu, so nice. I put the chili. You put this one, the vegetables. Sprinkle the vegetables, and then a dollop of the sambal. So the sambal on top. You just sprinkle the daun soup. So there you go, my Laksa Pangkor. And Laksa Pangkor is very unique to Pulau Pangkor. And a lot of people do not know about Laksa Pangkor. Even orang Perak pun tak tahu, because it has never been out into the mainstream, you know, of this Laksa Pangkor. But I know Laksa Pangkor because I lived in Pangkor for 6 months many years ago while I was doing my training there.
Okay, let's talk the history of this Laksa Pangkor. Originated from Pangkor fishing village, early 20th centuries. Created as quick island meal using the day catch. Okay, and keep simple because the fishermen needed, you know, petrol or not heavy curries to try to taste to enjoy their Laksa Pangkor. Oh my goodness, this is my most favorite, Nyonya Laksa. Okay, identity rich, creamy, colorful symbol of Peranakan culture, often called Laksa lemak. Yeah, Laksa is the noodle, lemak is creamy. Their signature ingredient: coconut milk, mint, tofu puff, cockles and sambal. Cooking method: paste include turmeric, lemongrass, candlenut, galanga, dried chilies, simmered with coconut milk for creamy texture.
Today we are gonna do a laksa. We are doing a Melaka Nyonya Laksa. So let's just start with the spice-based ingredients. So lengkuas, shallots, garlic a bit, just 1-2 ulas saja. Chili. The chilies you don't have to put a lot because we have a condiment on top, which is the sambal. So if you have guests that cannot take spicy, orang putih, so your broth can be less spicy, then you have the sambal extra. Minyak masak biasa. Blend sampai halus ya. Serai, you all know to use only the bottom part until here. So I just put fresh prawns, fish cake, tofu puffs. That's all my garnishing. I don't use any water because when we tumis or when we saute, without water is faster. So you can feel when you blend, you just feel until it's very fine. I think it's very simple. You know, it's just using fresh prawns. We don't use udang kering. You can smell already, right? The fragrance, even without sauteing, because the rempah is all fresh. Then if you don't put water, less splatter. Kita pakai banyak kunyit and chili, up to you. Kalau nak kurang pedas, less chili. Sambal dia just simple. Chili, bawang, tumis sama garam. That's all. Yeah, so you see, you can smell the fragrance already. Even this is not done yet. Yeah, the Nyonya Laksa we have is, we call it the Asam Laksa, and then we have another pot, we call it the Lemak Laksa. We have the third version, which is called the Lemak Swing. What you the Lemak Swing is that you make the lemak laksa, Asam Laksa, and then the Lemak Swing is you take the lemak and the asam mixed together to get the third pot. Since I'm gonna need some oil, I'm gonna just use some from here, yeah. We are done. Okay, we are done already. This is the prawn broth. Salt, yeah. Santan. I'm using fresh santan, yeah. Gula sikit, just a pinch. So normally, if at home we put the fish balls inside, so we just cook together. Once I put the santan, put the fire low, okay? Because we use fresh prawns in this laksa lemak nyonya. Use the prawn broth, and once it's all done, add thick coconut milk to it. Once it's done, pour it into a bowl of either yellow noodle or bihun mee. Then garnish it with quail's eggs, cucumber, bean sprouts, fish cake and prawns. And lastly, a dollop of sambal. And not forgetting the most important ingredient, which is the daun kesum.
History born from the marriage of Chinese migrant and Malay culture from 15th to 19th centuries. Spices came from Indonesian, Malay and Indian traders. Represent Peranakan identity, Chinese root blended with Malay local life. This one you must try. It's well known all over the world. So if you go to Melaka, you must try Nyonya Laksa. Laksa Johor have their own identity. Yeah, the only laksa in Malaysia served with spaghetti. Thick fish-based gravy, almost like a laksa rendang fusion. Strong herb, daun kesum, ginger flowers, serai and gelanga. Originally, they used ikan parang, which is like herring, mackerel, something like that, with lots of bones, yeah? But nowadays, they can also use other fishes. So let's go to Johor for Laksa Johor using spaghetti pasta.
So today I will be preparing Laksa Johor, one of the most elaborated laksa in Malaysia. We're going to start with frying the paste first, okay? The blended shallot. Serai ni kita titik saja, bruise the serai, yeah. You don't have to blend the serai. If you want, you may. These are the basic ingredients, the paste, yeah, for Laksa Johor. Next, I'm gonna put chili paste, about 3 tablespoon. Okay, the most important thing bila kita buat laksa adalah kena gunakan ikan yang fresh. Sebab stok ikan tu paling penting bila buat laksa. Kalau kita punya ikan tak fresh, okay, dia akan affect the quality, the flavour of our laksa. Next is our curry paste. This one, the curry powder. Kalau saya for Malay cooking, macam laksa ni, saya suka gunakan adabi. Sebab dia ada rasa kemelawian sikit. Ikan kering, kita guna ikan kurau, ya, threadfin and also udang kering, ya. So these are the special ingredients. The ikan kering just now and also the udang kering, the blended ikan kering, udang kering just now will also have to thicken the gravy. I'm gonna add in the fish stock, air rebusan ikan. You can see that, okay, this has been kept in the chiller, in the fridge overnight, and it has become gelatinous. Yeah, so this is a powerful stock which contain all the flavor and gelatin from the fish. See, you see? Yeah, nampak? Now we can start adding the fish paste, yeah, the blended fish flesh, and gradually, okay, the gravy gonna start thicken. Laksa leaf, saya tak petik daun dia supaya nanti senang kita nak keluarkan. Asam keping, making laksa like Laksa Johor, it takes a lot of time, okay, it's labor intensive, but the end result is, it looks like it has been cooked. But I would suggest, okay, you simmer it for at least 1 hour. And not to forget our santan. People have this misperception that santan is not good for you. No, yeah, santan is very good for you. It's important because our food is our identity. So it is important for us to make sure, okay, we pass down our heritage to the next and also future generation. Okay, saya nak tunjukkan macam mana kita serve laksa. Ini pun masih lagi cair lagi kuah dia. Okay, daun kesum, daun selasih, bunga kantan, kacang panjang, lobak asin, and not to forget limau. Okay, so kat sini kita dah ada laksa Johor yang kita dah plate. Don't forget to cook laksa, to eat laksa, and teach the younger generation of how to eat laksa, our heritage food. Laksa Johor ni keunikan dia ialah satu, dia punya mie tu kita menggunakan sekarang, kita menggunakan spaghetti lah, dan kita akan bentuk dia bentuk cap yang kita panggil. Jadi kuah laksa Johor ni dia berbeza dengan laksa Terengganu dan sebagainya sebab kita ada gunakan rempah kari dan beberapa jenis rempah dan sebagainya. So, dia lagi meriah lah.
Okay, let's talk about the history of Laksa Johor. The history of it, introducing during the reign of Sultan Abu Bakar, 1860 centuries to 1890 centuries, inspired by Italian pasta from his travel to Europe. Adopted into place cuisine, then spread to Johor household. Okay, for those who are abroad, if you say in Europe, American, Italian, you can always make Laksa Johor at home. This is the most popular in Malaysia. If you go to Penang, if you don't try this dish, you never go home without it, okay? And we call it the most popular Asam Laksa. The identity of Asam Laksa is sour, spicy, aromatic. Sour comes from the tamarind pieces, okay? And spicy comes from all the spices, okay? And Penang most iconic flavor. Clear signifier, tamarind, torch, ginger, bunga kantan, mackerel fish, yeah, finish with mint, cucumber, onion, pineapple, and harco, prawn paste. Let's go to Penang and have Asam Laksa.
So asam keping kena cuci dan rendam, okey? Dan air ni jangan buang ya. Rebusan ikan. Okey? This one you must everything you must put inside. Kalau you tak nak dia bersepah, then you kena ikat dia. I don't like very neat. I like very like not neat one. Masuk dalam kantan. Then you must break it half, ya. Nah, I never been brought up with this laksa, you know, because I'm from Negeri Sembilan. Rembau people, we don't have noodle. This is the paste. Cili kering, belacan, bawang merah, ya. No garlic, no garlic. Mine no garlic. Okay, masuk dalam. Okay, pedas-pedas pun sedap lah. I put ikan bilis, anchovies, You boil the anchovies, then you blend it. Masuk dalam. All type of fishes, ambil isi dia. Ya, masuk dalam. Isi kena banyak tau sayang. Ya. Asam Jawa must put So the difference in my laksa is I ada isi ikan apa? Ikan bilis. I ada asam Jawa. Ya. And I also ada asam keping yang telah dicuci dan rendam. Okay. And then I ada gula batu. Gula pasir, little bit. Then you put garam. Okay lah. Then you put perisa. Okay, ini petis. Prof, my rahsia is I put hakka in my gravy. Petis. Saya taruh petis tau, Prof. So this is my laksa. So boil it. Just let it boil, and then only tomorrow you can eat. You see, imagine, belum kembang the asam, tengkusih sedap already. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. My humble laksa Chef Ismail. Remember, laksa is Malaysian food,
Rooted in early Chinese Hokkien, yeah, immigrants adapting to Malay ingredient in Penang. Tamarind give it the asam character. Influence of the local Malay cooking became world famous after being listed in international top food ranking. Laksam Kelantan. They also have Laksa Kelantan, but the special laksam is like a piece of rice flour batter that you steam it thinly and you roll it. Yeah, it's like a flat pasta. Okay, identity soft, creamy, gentle East Coast comfort food. Noodle made from rice flour, rolled, sliced into coin shape. Yeah, white fish gravy, we're using coconut cream, and mild in spice because the East Coast people, they don't eat spicy thing. Yeah, the cooking method: fresh fish steam, yeah, blended, then mixed with coconut milk, lightly seasoned with garlic, ginger, lemongrass, served with ulam. Let's go to Kelantan now.
Masukkan bawang. Baiklah, setelah dihancur, kita boleh masukkan halia dan lengkuas. Kemudian kita masukkan 2 kilo santan, 3 keping asam keping, ladi hitam. Dalam proses ni memang kena sentiasa kacau. Kalau tak, bawah tu serat ikan tu sendiri akan terbakar. 2 sudu makan gula, 1 sudu makan garam, 1,5 sudu makan ajinomoto. Berus, sapukan dengan minyak. Kita sapu loyang ni. Lepas tu kita agak-agak masukkan. Agak-agak dalam 1 sendok pun dah cukup dah. Tapi make sure lepas kita dah masukkan tu, kita ratakan. Lepas dah ratakan tu, kita boleh terus masukkan dalam ni. Kita tutup dia, kita masak dia selama 2 minit saja, tak boleh lebih.
Originated from Kelantanese village food tradition. Rice-based noodle come from Siamese influence, Southern Thai style. Designed by communal meals, soft, filling, economical. But the most important thing is, we must try this Laksam Kelantan. They have many other noodles, but this Laksam Kelantan is must try. Okay, we have spoken about laksa. Okay, let's close this laksa subject. Okay, lembut, wangi, penuh jiwa Borneo. Kalau makan pagi, aduh, hilang semua masalah. Ini dah laksa yang mendamaikan hati. Laksa Pangkor. Ini ni, nampak ni? Simple tapi padu. Sebab orang laut, orang nelayan, dia punya rasa pun ikut laut juga. Kena fresh, ringan, tapi sangat sedap, ya. Tak percaya cuba. Macam makan angin laut di dalam mangkuk. Laksa baba nyonya. Dah terbayang dah, nampak ni. Color cantik, dia punya rasa je dah tengok pun dah mendiurkan, ya. Warna cantik, aromanya kuat, macam budaya mereka, ya. Campuran tapi harmoni, ya. Kalau dapat semangkuk, terus rasa macam berada di rumah nyonya zaman dahulu. Tengok ni, macam mana dia buat laksa Johor. Penuh dengan kasih sayang, betul tak? Spaghetti dah pula tu, tapi ada cara pula tu nak merebus dia jangan terlalu lembek, ya. Bila orang Johor buat, dia buat style raja, ya. Dia naikkan taraf laksa Johor ni di pesada dunia. Okey, kita naikkan darjat dia, kan? Walaupun guna pasta, rasa tetap Malaysia asli. Fusion sejak zaman Sultan lagi. Laksam ni lembut, manja, ya. Kuah putih bersih macam hati orang Kelantan. Dia memang unik Pantai Timur. Makan dengan ulam-ulam ni, aduh, rasa segar dan sihat. Memang rasa kasih sayang, mak-mak kampung, mek-mek semua seronok kalau makan laksam Kelantan. Ini dia Penang laksa. Tengok kuah pun dah boleh rasa masam, pedas, harum dan ada manis ikan di dalam dia. Makan sekali confirm tak akan lupa seumur hidup. Penang memang pandai buat kita rindu asam laksa. Malaysia ni penuh dengan rasa, ya. Saya dilahirkan untuk menikmati makanan-makanan rasa Malaysia, ya. Sebab saya pilih menjadi seorang tukang masak, okey. Dan laksa ni pun di negara kita ni ada macam-macam laksa, ya. Gaya cara masak dia, ya, jiwa dia, tapi hati tetap satu dalam mangkuk laksa. Okey, inilah Laksa Mana. Kita raikan warisan, kita raikan Malaysia. I love Asam Laksa. I love Sarawak Laksa. I love Nyonya Laksa. I love Laksam. I love Laksa Pangkor. I love Laksa Johor. Kalau anda rindu makanan Malaysia, rasa Malaysia, inilah Laksa Mana. Kita raikan warisan, kita raikan Malaysia. I love you.